In 2024, I went back to China, and at the time, I didn't know what I would find. I just knew I wanted to reconnect with my culture, my heritage and my roots, and hopefully find my birth family. And during that trip, I found them. And that experience completely changed my life. It's something I will never forget. But there are also other things I will never forget, like just being in China itself and blending in with the crowd and not standing out, hearing Mandarin everywhere, and feeling connected to something bigger than just myself and my adoption story. After I shared my journey online, something unexpected happened. I started to connect with so many other Chinese adoptees from all over the world, and people who also felt in between cultures. People who could relate to my story and started to share their own story and journey. And last year I went back to China, and this time not by myself but with other Chinese adoptees who also went looking for their birth family. And even though that trip was centered about searching, what stood out to me was something else. It was this feeling of community, the shared understanding, the deep conversations we had, and just the way that we got each other. And that's when the Adoptee started forming. I don't just love reconnecting with my roots, I truly love China as a country. I love traveling through it. I love the culture, the people, the history and the landscapes. It's such a diverse, complex and beautiful country. A country I think is still misunderstood by so many people. And you know, travel has always been a big passion of mine. I actually studied international tourism management, and organizing meaningful travel experiences is something I deeply care about. And so slowly I started to connect all these pieces: adoption, community, China, travel and giving back. And that's when I thought, what if I organize a group trip to China? Especially designed for other Chinese adoptees who together want to explore China. It's not a trip to search for birth family, but rather a cultural reconnection experience. A space to explore the country together, to learn, to reflect, and to build a community without any pressure. I imagine exploring China's nightlife together, trying out traditional Chinese local dishes at a big round table, or cycling through rice paddy fields or tea plantations, hiking up the mountains of Zhangjiajie, or visiting temples, markets or cultural sites together. And of course, creating safe spaces to talk about topics like identity, naturally, without forcing anything, and just being in China together. So, the idea is to organize this for 2027 in October. Or maybe November. That way I still have a lot of time to design everything and plan everything. And I don't just want to design everything and plan everything myself. I actually want to build this with you guys. And that's why I created this short interest form in the description. And it's not a commitment, it's just part of the co-creation process. And I truly believe there is something powerful about reconnecting as a community. So if you are a Chinese adoptee and this all resonates to you, please fill in the form. And let's see if we can build something meaningful together.